Iasu Malagedo. Welcome to the Malaka podcast. Lizzo.
Yo, you know somebody that actually make good music, man? Lizzo.
Lizzo?
Yeah, bro. Have you heard her shit, yo? Like as a songwriter, yo.
I can't get past the fact that she looks like the shit emoji.
Yo.
Very beautiful girl. She got a very pretty face. But she keeps showing her body off, nigga. Like, come on, man. Come on, yo. I'm sorry, listen, I ain't the most in shape nigga in the world. But I still, when you funny and you got swagger and confidence and you decent looking, I think I'm at least handsome, you get pussy. But a woman that's built like a plate of mashed potatoes is in trouble.
Oh, shit. I'm sorry. But musically, yo, she go hard, man. She a good songwriter, though.
Oh, yo, she's dope. Her music hard, her body ain't.
Oh, man.
Uh-oh, here they come. The wall of Braveheart bitches. Like at the battle in the field, coming over the hills. Are you ready for a war? You can hear the horses thumping on the fucking ground. It's about to, here he come. Who that motherfucker think he is? Be body shaming, fat motherfucker.
Hey, yo. It's another thing, yo.
You know what kills me?
Yo.
Hold on. You know what kills me about women? Is the hypocrisy and the contradiction. Yes, queen, slay queen. Yes, queen, slay. Yeah, girl, your confidence. Fuck diabetes. Fuck heart problems. Fuck heart disease, cholesterol. Y'all claim womanhood and about sisterhood and support for your sister, when it comes to that ridiculous shit. But if you really gave a fuck, why would you go, black girl, we love your confidence, boo-boo, but this ain't it. This ain't it. That's the real love. Y'all will jump on me for making jokes, but y'all won't fucking be real and go, sister, put the eclair down. This ain't it. It's treadmill time.
Speaking of that, right, because she does have issues with her weight, right? And it's actually a video online of her crying about being fat shamed. Did you see that video of her crying?
We all do. I do.
But yeah, man, she said she be having an issue, man, with people fat shaming her about her weight and cracking jokes about how big she is.
Well, how you gonna have issues, but at the same time show your whole ass at an NBA game? As comedians, we take what the defense gives us. You don't want to be put out there? Then don't put it out there. And again, I know, listen, I ain't never met a plate of pasta I didn't like. I'm a pasta hooer, nigga. I'm trying. It's an everyday struggle for me. I come from a family where, we drank fried milkshakes.
I'm sorry. I'm laughing at the fried milkshakes. I mean, that sounds delicious, ladies and gentlemen. And also, if anybody is the number one pasta whore, it's me. Okay, I just had pasta for breakfast. So, listen. Okay, that was just Aries Spears, airing out how he feels about Lizzo. And yeah, I'm gonna be honest with you. I mean, first of all, he broke the number one cardinal rule about being fat, okay? If you're fat, you don't break the fat code, okay? You don't make fun of other people that are fat. Now, I've always had this theory where, you can kind of do it if, someone's like way overweight, 600-pound life, but even that's like not cool, you know what I mean? Because I've seen some clips of that and, these people struggle. It's definitely a disease, it's a mental thing. You got to go through a whole fucking thing with that. But I'll just say this. I've always liked Aries Spears, ever since Matt TV. I mean, that sketch he did with him and DMX, where he played his grandma. It's fucking hilarious. You can see it on YouTube, obviously. But yeah, I mean, he shouldn't have said that. I mean, I like, even if he, like, wasn't a fellow fat person, you shouldn't say that. But, he's always been the type of guy to speak his mind. And now apparently him and Tiffany Haddish are going through something where they were grooming a kid in a sketch, whatever. And it's a whole fucking thing there. Something about making fun of Subway and oh shit. But anyways, what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? But I'm gonna be honest with you. I mean, a lot of things he's saying is right. I mean, Lizzo obviously, is a bigger woman. Okay, she's clearly proud of that. And there's nothing wrong with that. But at the same time, yeah, I mean, later on it will be a problem. Now I'm gonna talk more about that later. Okay, because me personally, I've gone through my shit, of course, with up and down, weight gaining and all that. I lost a bunch of pounds over the years, and it is a tough thing to deal with. It is. And, you live in this world, that is Hollywood, and, you are in the public eye. Yeah, you will be made fun of regardless. It doesn't matter. I mean, you could be a twig. You're still going to be made fun of. It doesn't matter. But I'll be honest with you. I don't know much about Lizzo, but I figured she'd be a good person to talk about today. And actually, the first time I really heard about Lizzo was I was talking to a girl online and a while ago, and she said, I have the body of Lizzo. And I'm like, who's Lizzo? I don't know. And then she told me about her, and then I looked her up. I'm like, oh, okay. And I personally didn't think, this woman looked like Lizzo. And again, I'm not disrespecting Lizzo. I'm just saying, like, my point is, I think we all have a weird self-image of what we look like. Like even me, I probably think I'm way fatter than I really am. But then you ask my friends, they're like, "Are you fucking kidding me? You're fat, dude." And I'm like, I know, you're still stupid. But the point is, we still love each other. But at the same time, we have different like images of what a person should look like, and weight's hard, man. It is hard being fat in today's society still. I mean, it always has been. I think it's more accepted than it was, let's say, 20, 30 years ago, especially with the whole PC culture. If, you can't make fun of this person being fat, then she should be, or he should be, okay, like who they are and all that. But listen, if anybody has embraced it, it's definitely Lizzo. And I've seen some clips of her dancing and performing, and she's pretty athletic, man. Like, I'm not gonna lie. I mean, like, I can't do half the shit she does. I mean, it is pretty insane. And a lot of people don't realize like how hard it is to actually like dance and sing at the same time. Not fucking have a fake mic, Britney Spears, and actually do sing and dance at the same time. So yeah, it's pretty crazy. I mean, what she can do. I mean, she's almost like if Missy Elliott had a kid with Aretha Franklin. I mean, she's got the pipes, she's got the moves. It's, pretty cool. So, I figure why not? Let's do a podcast about her. So, maybe I'll learn some things. I don't know. Who knows? The more you know. Remember that shit, the Saturday morning cartoons and Saved by the Bell and all that, the star going and. But then you forget the shit the next day, right? You have a bowl of Fruit Loops and, it's just whatever. Again, with the sugar. But the point is, I like to go on Wikipedia, the free encyclopedia. And a lot of people always say that Wikipedia does not provide a lot of factful information. Listen, do they make mistakes like people? Of course they do. But you know what? I think they're okay. So I'm going to still stick with them. And if you guys don't mind, I'd like to talk a little bit more about Lizzo. So, let's begin. Melissa Vivian Jefferson, born April 27th, 1988, known professionally as Lizzo, is an American singer, rapper, and songwriter. Born in Detroit, Michigan, she later moved to Houston, Texas, where she began performing before moving to Minneapolis, where she began her recording career in hip-hop music. Prior to singing with Nice Life and Atlantic Records, Lizzo released 2 studio albums, Lizzo Bangers in 2013 and Big Girl, spelled Grrrl, Nice. Small World in 2015. Lizzo's first major label EP, Coconut Oil, was released in 2016. Lizzo, Coconut Oil, sorry. I just laughed about that. Because, yeah, a lot of... Listen, I think I mentioned this before. I went out with a black woman once, and she had like kind of like coconut, like cocoa butter oil, whatever, and it smells great. Don't get me wrong, but I mean, it's like you have to start nibbling on her neck and all that. It tastes extremely bitter. So just fair warning to to guys out there. Just just saying, just a heads up. Lizzo obtained mainstream success with the release of her third studio album, 'Cause I Love You, in 2019, which peaked inside the top 5 of the US Billboard 200. The album spawned the singles Juice and Tempo. The deluxe version of the album included Lizzo's 2017 single Truth Hurts, which became a viral sleeper hit 2 years after its initial release. That always happens. I mean, like, people will put out a song and it takes sometimes it takes forever for a song to hit. Like even Blurred Lines by Robin Thicke. I mean, I remember that song came out in the spring. It didn't become a hit till the summer, like 3 months later. Pharrell Happy. I mean, that song came out with the movie, which was released in the summer. And then when the thing got released in November or whatever, Pharrell's like, hey, let's make a video about this. And and that was like how many months later? 5 months later. I mean, it just listen, I'll admit this. White people, like we're late to the party a lot of times. Okay, it took us like how many years? 10 years to realize that rock is dead and hip hop is the number one music genre. So my apologies. Not me though. I'm with it. I'm just trying to I was trying to play safe here. It topped the US Billboard Hot 100 and became the longest leading solo song by a female rapper. Around this time, her 2016 single, Good as Hell, also climbed the charts, reaching the top 10 of the Billboard Hot 100 and UK Singles chart. Lizzo received 8 nominations at the 62 Annual Grammy Awards, the most for any artist that year, including nominations for each of the Big Four categories, and eventually won the awards for Best Urban Contemporary Album, Best Pop Solo Performance for Truth Hurts, and Best Traditional R&B Performance for the song Jerome. Jerome, put on that Bobby Womack. Nah, dog, I want to take it way back. Sorry. Back in the day. Okay. In 2021, Lizzo released the single Rumors, featuring Cardi B, which debuted in the top 5 of the Billboard Hot 100. Her 4th studio album, Special, released in 2022, was preceded by its lead single, About Damn Time, which reached number 1 on the Billboard Hot 100. Aside from singing and rapping, Lizzo has also worked as an actor. She served as a voice actor in the animated film Ugly Dolls and appeared in the crime comedy drama film Hustlers. She is also the host of the Amazon Prime Video reality television series Lizzo's Watch Out for the Big Girls, which earned her a nomination for the Primetime Emmy Award for Outstanding Competition Program. In 2019, Time named Lizzo as Entertainer of the Year for her meteoric rise and contributions to music. In addition to her 3 Grammy Awards, she has also won a Billboard Music Award, a BET Award, and 2 Soul Train Music Awards. Holy shit. Wow. And she's only 34. Jesus Christ. Wow. She is... Wow. She's done a shit ton of stuff, ladies and gentlemen. Even I didn't realize all this. Like, I knew she was very popular and all that, but I mean, wow, that is pretty crazy. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah. Wow. Yeah. So no, I'm just shocked by it. I mean, this is insane. I mean, I had no idea she did this much shit. Like, this is pretty awesome. I think she's pretty cute. I mean, I don't know. They show her on the Wikipedia here with a nice little white dress here. It's nice, But Yeah, that's a hell of an accomplishment, man. Congratulations to her. Yeah, but there's a lot more facts about her. I went on, was it fascinate.com? I've been on here before. Looked up a couple facts here, and yeah, it's there's a lot. She's got some fashion skills, that's for sure. I mean, she's got that one outfit. It kind of looks like I remember, like I made the comparison with Missy Elliott there. Remember, I can't stand the rain there video, and it looks like she's wearing like a garbage bag, sort of. But I mean, she made that look cool, man. And Lizzo's doing the same thing. So you gotta understand. I mean, like you don't think like all these artists like imitate like all these other past artists as well. Like I don't mean that in a bad way. I mean it's cool. I mean the future generation listens to the past and kind of makes it theirs as well. It's it's a nice little ode. I like it. So here's some more facts. It says here. Norma Jean Mortison lacks a certain something. I don't know what that means. We'll find out. Shockingly, Lizzo isn't her real name. I mean, that'd be pretty cool. I mean, Lizzo. The first thing I think of is lizard. You know what I mean? Obviously, but no, it's not even close. The singer's birth name is actually Melissa Vivian Jefferson, as I mentioned before, which y'all know. Actually, no, y'all, no, it's a Y apostrophe no. So it'd be no. Why no? Sure. It's a great name, but Lizzo just has a little bit more punch. That is true. It is a cool name, I'm not gonna lie. It says here, Lizzo began her music career while she was but a wee babe. The artist known as Lizzo started rapping as a teenager while living in Alif, a large suburban community in the southwest region of Houston, Texas. All right, cool. Texas, don't, Bush said it best, don't mess with Texas. We get it. At the age of 14, Lizzo and her friends formed a musical group called Cornrow Click. It was during her time in this band that the name Lizzo emerged. Apparently, Lizzo combined Melissa's nickname, Lissa, and drew inspiration from Jay-Z's single, Izzo. Fuck me. You know what the funniest thing was? I swear to God, like, ladies and gentlemen, like, ever since the last week I wanted to do this podcast, and the first thing that pops in my mind when I heard Lizzo, I'm thinking, H to the Izzo, V to the Izzy. Like, that's the first thing that popped in my head, so... That's so funny. It actually comes from that. I was going to make a joke about that later, but now I don't have to because it's real. H-O-V-A, Hova. Shouting out Jay-Z in your stage name would usually doom an artist to stay in that Titan's shadow, but not Queen Lizzo. Okay, so there you go. Okay, so it's a combination of Lisa and Izzo. Okay, nice. I like it. Listen, Jay-Z's one of the best that ever did it. We all know that. I mean, yeah, so that's pretty awesome. Lizzo's musical prowess doesn't come from nowhere. The singer actually studied classical music at the University of Houston, specializing in flute performance. She was also a member of the marching band, which proves that band geeks are cool. Okay, haters? Okay, Fascinate. We get you. She still plays the flute today, often whipping it out. Sorry, that's in my world that means something else. In the middle of the live performance to delight crowds with an epic flute solo. Whipping. Remember that episode of Seinfeld? Yeah, he whipped it out. Sorry, one track mind. Okay, but that is pretty awesome too. She plays the flute. That is pretty cool because I do remember watching American Pie. At a drive-in, and the nudity scene, of course, everybody's honking their horn. It is, a great moment in my life. But yeah, seriously, Ron Burgundy, I love him, plays the flute. But again, that's pretty cool. Yeah, listen, I kudos to anybody that has tried to learn an instrument. Okay, I tried to play the tuba. I don't know. They just saw me back then as a fat kid. They're like, "Oh, it's good, a fat kid a tuba," And I'm like, "Well, I don't know, like I'm already carrying enough weight here, Fuck this." So then I went to the clarinet. I don't know, too many buttons. It looked like a big black, And then I did the trumpet because 3 buttons, it's small, whatever, Try to do the whole Louis Armstrong thing there, you know, so why not? What a wonderful world. Yeah, so, yeah, that's cool. I mean, you know, why not? Worst case scenario, you could be a flute player. That's awesome. I like that. That's cool. I think one of those, like, toy flutes growing up. I don't know what the fuck happened to it. I don't know, but, I don't know. I should have. Yeah. And then I blew into it like 10 years later. I didn't watch it first. That's a whole thing. For your average college student, probably the only thing better than a canceled class is a visit from Lizzo. The goddess herself paid a visit to her alma. Is that how you say it? Alma? Alumni? No. Alma. No, that's another word. Alma. Yeah, there we go. Alma mater. And we are now considering applying for the program just in case she does it again. I severely doubt it'll happen again, but you never know. I mean, you know, who knows? Lizzo shared with Teen Vogue that where gender and sexuality are concerned, she doesn't ascribe to a single given label. She said, when it comes to sexuality or gender, I personally don't ascribe to just one thing. I cannot sit here right now and tell you that I'm just one thing. That's why the colors for LGBTQ plus are a rainbow, because there's a spectrum. And right now we try to keep it black and white. That's just not working for me. All right, well. Okay. In 2014, Lizzo received a rare honor in the music industry. The rising star collaborated with famously flamboyant icon Prince on the song Boy Trouble, written for his 2014 album Plectrum Melectrum. I said that right? Yeah, I think so. The song also featured Lizzo's former Chalint's bandmates. Chalint's? Is that how you say it? Yeah. Sophia Eris and Claire DeLune. Lizzo describes the experience of working with Prince as almost like a fairy tale. Listen. I'm not gonna lie to you. I like 3 Prince songs, but the man Prince himself is a legend. Okay. I had a friend once. He said he would design like furniture or something like that, or just help upholstery furniture. I don't know, something like that. And then he ended up going to Prince's house one day, and I was like, "Did you meet Prince?" He's like, "Well, I talked to his wife." I at one moment, Prince walked in the background and like he saw him for like a second and that's it. So is he this enigma that people build him up to be? I don't know. But Prince is a cool motherfucker. He always beats to his own drum. But if you're any musical artist, I mean, it's a pleasure to work with him for sure. I mean, the guy's a legend. You know, that's pretty awesome. So that's cool. As Lizzo tells it, her father was extremely supportive of her music and interests. In a reading with Hollywood medium Tyler Henry, Lizzo brought the flute her father bought her when she was young. When I felt the flute was annoying and dorky, he thought it was cool and special, she said. There you go. Could be a psychological thing. Maybe it's listen, we all got things in our life that we do that are odd to others. You know, like if you told me Lizzo played the flute, you know, I'd be like, yeah, sure, buddy. But she does, okay? You know, we all got our little quirks, you know, our little things that, you know, make us happy and just us happy. And you know what? Fuck everybody else. Lizzo, play the fuck out of that flute. You do what you got to do. You go, girl. You better work. WERK. Lizzo was a great judge on RuPaul's Drag Race in 2018. Bedazzled and glittering, in addition to judging, Lizzo's music was featured. The bottom 2 queens, Cameron Michaels and Monette X Change, co-winner of season 4 of RuPaul's Drag Race All-Stars, lip-synced for their lives to Lizzo's certified bangers, Good as Hell. There you go. So again, you know, people have made mention of this. I mean, her songs are everywhere, okay? You even go into a mall, That's when you know you're famous, okay? When your song is being played in a mall over and over and over again, okay? That's when you know you made it, okay? So if it's hit the mainstream, you know you're doing all right for yourself. Having just made her film debut in the hit movie Hustlers, you might be surprised to know that Lizzo's first acting gig was a decidedly lower profile. The singer played a performer in the British reality television series Made in Chelsea in 2014. Lizzo treated the cast to a performance of Blondie's song Rapture when they took a trip over the pond to visit New York City. Hey, we all start somewhere. That's true, Fascinate. We absolutely do. So I don't see a problem with that. I mean, you do what you got to do. I mean, if you watch the movie The Verdict, I believe you will see Bruce Willis in the stand there as one of the witnesses. So there you go. And then a shout out to Bruce Willis, by the way. I hope you feel better, man. But yeah, who cares? I mean, you start off somewhere. I mean, you know, it's always good to get your feet wet somewhere, just to learn how this business works and all that. So that's awesome. Lizzo is currently signed with the record label Atlantic Records. However, she was doing quite well before they showed up. Thank you very much. Well, you're welcome. Lizzo's first 2 studio albums, Lizzo Bangers and A Big Girl. I think I say girl. I mean, there's no I in there, so grill. Big Girl, Small World, were released prior to her signing with Atlantic in 2016. I mentioned that before, but I mentioned it again. Fuck it. In addition to advocating for body positivity and the rights of the LGBTQ community. They always say community. I don't know. They have the plus sign. I don't know why it's, I guess, plus, you know. Lizzo has spoken up more specifically for the trans community as well as Black Lives Matter. While performing at Sacramento Pride Festival, she took time on stage to speak up for both of these groups. There you go. So, again, speak your mind. You got the platform. Just do it. After moving to Minneapolis, the city of lights, dreams, fame, the Mall of America, of course, Lizzo got involved with a few musical groups. She formed a musical partnership as half of the electro soul pop duo called Lizzo and the Larva Inc. She was also a member of the all-women rap R&B group, the Chalice, as I mentioned before. Their 2012 album, We Are the Chalice, was very successful locally. There you go. So, listen, a lot of singers, honestly, they start off like in a group, okay? Even at one point, I think Drake was in a group with 2 other people. I forgot which ones. One of them was a Canadian-based singer too. I forgot. But, you know, again, you know, most of these people, they start off in a group and, you know, they latch off later on. Maybe they want to become successful by themselves, solo. Yeah, the sky's the limit. What are you going to do? Lizzo's first group, Lizzo Bangers, produced by Aaron Madder, known professionally as Laser Break, and Ryan Olsen, was recognized immediately for its originality and, well, for just being dang good music. I haven't said the word dang in years. The Guardian's Killian Fox described the album as at times joyful, nonsensical, but with lethal, pointed stream of consciousness rhymes. That's a good mixture of both. Okay, all right. Again, I'm going to review these albums later, so you know, just bear with me. Okay, we got it's Tuesday. Barely taking a breather following the release of Lizzo Bangers, Lizzo immediately began working on the new music and toured as the opener for Har Mar Superstar in 2013. The tour traveled the US and the UK, and Lizzo was known to occasionally sing with the band. There you go. See, again, get your feet wet. You find out, how the business works, touring, how that works, So she's done her research, man. I mean, she's killed it. So she knows exactly what the fuck to do. I mean, you see her perform on stage. I mean, it's, she gets it. You know what I mean? So that's awesome. Among her many collaborations, Lizzo took the stage with St. Paul and the Broken Bones. For those out of the know, probably me, they're an 8-piece soul band based in Alabama. The performance featured Sam Cooke's song "A Change Is Gonna Happen," or "Gonna Come." I'm sorry. Times are changing. No, sorry. It's "A Change Is Gonna Come." There you go. Which Lizzo, St. Paul, and the Broken Bones sang together. Nice. 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 I respect the suits. That's cool. Lizzo has long been a strong advocate of body positivity and loving your dang self. That's the second time. Boo. Yeah. She participated in Style Like You's, I think it's how you say it because it's all one word here, What's Underneath project. Lizzo spoke candidly about her relationship with her body, but she let her actions speak louder than her words. While participating in What's Underneath, Lizzo really committed, deciding to remove her clothes. And have you seen the album cover for 'Cause I Love You? Slay, mama. Slay. And there you go. Yeah. Hey, man. When you're naked, you're free. It seems the experience of doing the What's Underneath project really stuck to Lizzo. She credited it with inspiring her to write the tender song, My Skin. She even described this song as the thesis statement for her second album. There you go. If you can't be comfortable in your own skin, how are you going to be comfortable in anyone else's? Or even just around people. Okay, you got to learn to love yourself, and there you go. I discovered loving myself at around, what age? 15, 16? Yeah. I mean, I didn't throw the Nintendo out the window, but, you know, that's another story for another time. Lizzo's first major label EP was Coconut Oil, released in October of 2016. Lizzo had her hands full, immersed in the creative process, and co-wrote every song on the album. Awesome. So you know it's her words, not someone else's, you know. Which, let's be honest, there's a lot of ghostwriters out there. You know, it's crazy. I mean, me personally, the whole ghostwriting thing, I mean, again, I can talk about that for another podcast. But, I mean, for the most part, I don't know. I mean, in the end, if you want to write your own shit, cool. If you don't, it is what it is. I mean, sometimes it's good to have a second set of eyes, you know. But who knows? She was comfortable to write her own stuff, so there you go. When doing an interview with Glamour, Lizzo shared, sounding kind of surprised herself, that she had 680 selfies on her phone. She says her most memorable selfie was taken while shooting the music video for Phone. Why? Well, there was particularly seductive bodysuit that Lizzo intentionally found intimidating. Naturally, Lizzo later realized she, in fact, rocked that bodysuit. There you go. There you go. Just kill it. Just do what you got to do. Do what you got to do. That's it. Just, you know, wear whatever you want, you know. I wear boxer briefs because, you know, they're like shorts, but they give me the support I need. Now, I'm not saying I'm the biggest fellow in the world, but at the same time, you know, you got to wear what makes you comfortable in and out of your skin. That's it. When creating the playlist of her life with Teen Vogue, Lizzo said, "Crime mobs, knuck if you buck." I like that. If you will be the first song she'll dance to at her wedding. Other song picks include Missy Elliott's "The Rain." Ah, there you go. See what I say. What I say. Thank you. See, sometimes, you know, you just know, ladies and gentlemen. You just know, you know, you can tell who inspired who. Destiny's Child's "Lose My Breath," and the Jurassic Park theme song by John Williams. Okay, the third one threw me off. I'm not gonna lie, but it is a pretty good theme. I'm not gonna lie. You know, John Williams is in his fucking 90s and still killing it. I mean, Jesus Christ. I think the Indiana Jones movie that's coming out next year, hopefully, is going to be his last song, but or last theme he's going to do. But we shall see. You know, if those checks keep coming in, I just keep doing it. But anyways, I mean, she needed a flute moment, you guys. That's true. Wait, is there no? Oh, yeah, I guess there is a flute in that song. Yeah, a little bit. Yeah, okay. That's cool. That's cool. But how cool would it be for her to do like a Ron Burgundy impersonation there? I mean, that would be pretty cool. Lizzo, I'm just throwing that out there. I think that'd be pretty awesome. When playing Ellie's Song Association Challenge, where singers have to sing a song with a random keyword within 15 seconds, it's harder than it seems. No shit. Lizzo scored a rare 15 out of 15. She accepted her win by saying, "Is it even a challenge?" Oh, and she's cocky too. I can't, a cocky black woman. I can't imagine it, ladies and gentlemen. Holy shit. But in all seriousness, good for her. That's cool. That's it. Stand by it. That's it. Just, oof. Man, she's awesome. Although the show was short-lived, early in her career, Lizzo was a host on MTV's Wonderland, a live music performance series. I did not know that, but that is cool too. You know, yeah, they don't play any more music videos on MTV. I'm pretty out of it, but it's just all. I mean, like, can you imagine telling someone in 1980 that like there's going to be a point in MTV? I mean, keep in mind the M stands for music. I mean, now I just assume it stands for media, but there will be no more music videos on the station. That's good times. Lizzo, like many confident plus-size women in the public eye, has been described as brave. While that might sound like a compliment, Lizzo spoke her mind. She was not having it. The singer said to Glamour magazine, "When people look at my body and be like, 'Oh my God, she's so brave,' it's like, no, I'm not. I'm just fine. I'm just me. I'm just sexy." There you go. That's it. You know, and I hear you. You know, when I lost a lot of weight, you know, people kept saying, "Oh, you're gonna lose more weight." I'm like, it was a fucking competition. Just be happy with the shit I lost, or you know, or just be happy with the way I look. You know, I'm not trying to prove a point here. I'm just I'm just trying to live. You know what I mean? So yeah, just be happy with the body you got. You know, and don't say, "Oh, I'm being brave because I'm dressing in a certain way." No, you're dressing like that because you want to dress like that. That's how you feel comfortable. You know, so there you go. Good as Hell, one of Lizzo's most popular songs, was released on the soundtrack for the 2016 film Barbershop, The Next Cut. By the film is rated 90% fresh on Rotten Tomatoes. Good as Hell was also the lead single for Coconut Oil. For obvious reasons. Have I listened to Good as Hell at least 100 times? Maybe so. Maybe so. Not me. This is fascinating. I don't know if I've heard this song once, but like I said, I'm gonna go through all the albums, and I don't know. I'm curious to see what I'm gonna find too. Lizzo likes her dancers with curves. Join the club, if you please. Her backup dance crew consists entirely of plus-size dance artists, and lest there be any mistakes as to whether that's deliberate, the group is called the Big Girls. Or Grills. The Big Grills. There you go. Nice. Still got it. Presumably an homage to Lizzo's second album. There you go. That's it. All right. Awesome. I feel like I'm watching a Redman video. But yeah, again, listen. Okay? It's like Jadakiss said. If you pay like you weighed, you can stay. That's it. It's, again, be happy with oneself. That's it, man. That's all that matters, okay? That's it, okay? People like them and us, like, do we get cold in the winter? Fuck no. Not gonna happen, okay? Me, Drew Carey, it's not gonna happen. FIT, the Fashion Institute of Technology, is known for its annual Future of Fashion runway. In 2018, Lizzo made fashion history by sporting the first plus-size outfit made for the event. She wore an eye-boggling rainbow bodysuit and matching sweater created by FIT graduate Grace Insogna. Insogna. I don't know. It's gonna sound bad. I'm Italian. I look at that word. I almost think lasagna. And it's because I'm hungry all the time. But insomnia. I think I said that right. The outfit was appropriately worn at the Pride Island LGBTQ event. There you go. See, always thinking ahead. The release of her 2019 album, "'Cause I Love You", is largely said to be the most pivotal turning point of her career. With this record, Lizzo truly became the social and music icon she is today. Yeah, that's they keep showing all these plaques, man. Holy fuck, that's crazy. And keep in mind, guys, we're living in an age where let's just be honest with ourselves. You can download anything for free, or we'll listen to the shit on YouTube for free. So that proves like how much of a loyal fan base she really has. I mean, this is pretty insane. So that's awesome. If you're going to do it in style. Yeah, you read my mind. Fascinating. Lizzo knows this. There you go. And has been boarding a plane on at least one occasion wearing a fluffy fuchsia coat and accompanied by a large monkey plushie wearing an eye mask that reads "Privacy Please" in bold letters. Look, if Ross on Friends can do it, I don't know. Why not? Just, oh, wait, no, wait. That was a real monkey. Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah. I don't even watch Friends, and I know that. How sad is that? Yeah, you know what? Again, do what you want, And listen, I can vouch for this. I mean, a lot of women out there, they love their stuffed toys. They love pillows on the bed. Love pillows on the bed. I talked to one woman one time. I think she told me she had like anywhere between 15 to 20 pillows at one point on her bed, which, I mean, is going to make foreplay really, that much awkward. But the point is, I mean, again, everyone's got their own thing. As long as you're happy, that's it. She said here, "I just took a DNA test. Turns out I'm 100% that B word. Bitch? Just say bitch. That's it." Missy Elliott said it. You can say it too. She's a bitch. And see me, yo. Of course, the censored version at the this is before YouTube. She's a what? I'll stop now. This lyric from Tooth Hurts became a recurring template for TikTok videos. As you probably know, the internet is a strange place. No fucking, you have no idea. Yeah, listen to any one of my online dating podcasts. Jesus. Working on number 10 now. Anyways, soon enough, the Lizzo meme grew as ridiculous as marshmallow puppets discovering they were, you guessed it, 100% marshmallow. I don't get the reference. Lizzo had words. "What the freak is this? Girl, same." She said, "What the fuck is this?" Probably. I'm assuming, right? Yeah. She's so sweet. She censors herself. I don't know. That's funny. I don't understand that. I don't know. Like, people like censor themselves, but then they go nuts on the record. I don't know. Like, who cares? Just go nuts. Go nuts. Go nuts. Swear on the plane. Who cares? I mean, I don't know. I've been on a plane since, I don't know, December 2008. But I don't know. Can you still swear on planes, or I don't know. I know you can't smoke anymore. I don't know. Ever since I watched Die Hard, and those are the days. But anyways. Truth Hurts was not the sudden success Lizzo thought it would be when she released the song. At the time, Lizzo felt like it was her best song to date. When it didn't make an impact, Lizzo pondered some very dark thoughts, even wondering if she should quit the music industry. Fortunately, the song experienced a huge turnaround, even being released on "'Cause I Love You". There you go. Listen, you come up with stuff, sometimes it's a complete failure, like my podcast. But the point is, you just keep going. Why? Who knows? And sometimes it hits, sometimes it doesn't. But who knows? As long as you enjoy doing it, that's all that matters. I mean, do I, enjoy, saying my little comments here and doing this? Absolutely. So you just keep doing it. That's all. As long as it makes you happy, that's all that matters. A flute with as rich a history as Lizzo's deserves a title, and Lizzo knows it. She has affectionately called her instrument Sasha Flute. Sasha Flute. You know, that could, that could work as a porn name, maybe, you know, Sasha Flute, you know, Sasha Flute. Maybe it's Swedish. I don't know. Lizzo herself, sex and gender non-conforming, is an adamant supporter of the LGBTQ plus community. She performed at both the Indianapolis and Sacramento Pride festivals, and she refers to her fans with a suggestive nickname. She calls them lesbians. 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 There you go. That's clever. I got that. Let me join your coven, please. Fascinate said that, not me. Not that I'd be against that. I'm just saying. I mean, listen. There's nothing better than lesbians. Okay, forget it. You you ladies are awesome. With the 50th anniversary, I'm going to segue out of this, of the Stonewall riots in June 2019, Queer Tea compiled a list of the Pride 50 trailblazing individuals who actively ensure society remains moving towards equality, acceptance, and dignity for all queer people. Lizzo was named as one of the 50. There you go. It tells you how much of an impact she's got on this, man. I'm telling you, like her voice means a lot. I don't know. I mean, you know, it's good to see that people like use their star power for good. You know, not just stupid rants and crazy shit. So there you go. I mean, you tell she cares. While settle for a swell when you could have jewel encrusted glamour bottle. What? Lizzo attended the VMAs with just such a jug in tow. What? Just in case anyone was questioning her fabulousness. Referencing a lyric in her hit Good as Hell, Lizzo had a bottle of tequila covered in diamonds. There you go. Okay. That's it. That's some pimp shit right there. She took a shot right before her acceptance speech. Oh, of course. And you won an award? It's time to celebrate. That's it, man. You know? I'd be scared that someone just tried to teeth my bottle and I don't know, maybe they weren't glued on properly, and then I go home at the end of the night, instead of 50 diamonds, there's 49, and hopefully one of them just fell in my pocket or something, but you never know, man. Looks like Elmo and his friends are Lizzo fans. Well, there's no surprise there. In lieu of the Truth Hurts craze, Cookie Monster tweeted, "Turns out me 100% cookies." There you go. I get it. Cookie! Oh, who doesn't love a good cookie? Like Chappelle said, what the fuck was in those cookies? But anyways, Lizzo loved this so much that she retweeted the post with extended lyrics for a Cookie Monster Lizzo mashup. Word. Like the angel that she is, Lizzo even did a remix of Truth Hurts featuring Cookie Monster. Fuck me. That is crazy. Wow, they have a disturbing picture of the dudes that get dressed up in Times Square there. No, that's not what Cookie Monster looks like. That's not happening. But the point is, that's pretty cool. So she plays with the joke. That's awesome. So she's got a good sense of humor. I like that. Lizzo's Tiny Desk concert, complete with 4-piece band and a signature flute solo, gained viral attention. The desk in question may never recover. That's fascinating. Oh, dude. That's not nice, man. That's not cool, man. Wow. You see what happens here? Look at you see what the fuck I just read? Look at that. They just took a shot at her. Like, what the fuck? Like, you're reading off all these facts. I was like, no jokes. We're having a good time here. That's fucked up, man. Wow, dude. That is fucked up, Fascinate. First of all, Fascinate, sometimes your grammar sucks, okay? I'm no Shakespeare either, but I mean, you gotta, I'm pretty sure you got a couple writers on your staff that'll break some tables, okay? Look, listen, I'm not gonna lie. I've broken some chairs too. Actually, you know what? I'll tell you guys a good story, all right? Because I don't know when the fuck this is ever gonna come up. It's Tuesday. Let's go nuts. So one time we're at the beach, right? And I don't know. It's just we usually have a good time at the beach, but it's one of those things where it's like it's sort of turning night. It's not whatever, It's like whatever. And I don't know. We got nothing else to do, so we're kind of bored and whatever. And we don't feel like moving and. So one of my friends, he whips out one of those fold-out chairs, the ones with the cheap plastic wicker or whatever the fuck that is. It's all green and lime and shit, and he folds it out. And me being the brave man that I am, I've broken a couple chairs in my day, and there's a little space. It's really like meant for 3 people, but really it's meant for 2 people comfortably. It's like when you're on the bus, you see 3 seats, but really it's 2. And then there's always that dick that, always goes in the middle, and we're like, dude, what the fuck? Like, you're not supposed to go in the middle, that, and like your nuts are going to crunch up against the side. That's a whole thing. But anyways, so I sat right in that little spot, and of course, the whole thing dented. We all had a good laugh, but it ended up being the best night because we ended up going in the back of my place, having a beautiful fire. Woke up my parents, which most of the times would be a huge pain in the ass. And my parents were like, you know what? We're going to barbecue for you. We're going to have some souvlaki. I'm going to live up to the Greek stereotype. Why not? And it ended up being a great night. So sometimes, I don't know. Again, I don't know where I'm going with the story. But the point is sometimes, first off, you should not make fun of people that break chairs. Okay? That's not nice. Okay? We don't do it on purpose. But sometimes we just take a chance, and maybe psychologically we do it on purpose. I don't know. It's a whole thing there. I'll get into that more in another podcast. But the point is, that was a cheap shot, Fascinate, and sometimes it works in my favor. Okay, well, I mean, didn't that night, but yeah, that was a cheap shot, Fascinate. That's shame on you, shame on you. I've had to put up with your shitty jokes, and that's okay. Just saying. Moving on. It's a wonder Lizzo's bedazzled VMA bottle got so much attention and it wasn't eclipsed by an even more outrageous piece of stagecraft, the giant thong-wearing butt that she performed in front of. Yes, that's a real thing. Wow. Okay, that is some Nicki Minaj shit. Wow, that's awesome. Okay. I like big butts, and I cannot lie. Yeah. Greek and Italian. Yeah, it's gonna happen. Whether you play the game or not, you've definitely seen some rendition of the infamous Fortnite dances. I have not. Well, Lizzo wins because of the time she performed the hype, basically a one-legged hop with fist pumping the air in a green morph suit. Cool. Okay, so she's definitely got some crazy fashion sense. I mean, that's yeah. I wonder if people I wonder if she pays for this herself, or it's they hear they're gonna she's gonna perform here, and then she'll just listen, I'll promote your shit. You give me some free suits and whatever. But yeah, some of this shit looks pretty expensive. I'm just saying, I'm not saying she can't afford it. I'm just saying, it can get pretty pricey. It's got to be a big ass walk-in closet, of all this cool clothing. So yeah, me personally, I'm just a shorts and a t-shirt guy. That's all. I'm simple. Nothing brings a performance to a screeching halt like the music cutting out, unless you're Lizzo. When the backtrack suddenly died during her Coachella performance, Lizzo kept right on with the show. Her dancers and DJ quickly followed her lead. It's my first time playing Coachella. As she told the crowd, so ain't nothing gonna fuck with my time. Fuck my time up. Sorry. Lizzo, don't fuck me up. I'm sorry. I'm not the best reader. You can tell. But there you go. That's it. Okay? You don't do that. You see, she did it right. You don't do that stupid shit that, what's her name? The one little Simpson girl on Saturday Night Live. On a Monday, and she does, I thought I'd do a hoedown. No, dummy. You fucking sing and do your best. That's where, Malaka. Anyways, when Lizzo was a young woman, tragedy struck. Her father died in his 50s, and sadly, Lizzo was the last to find out, due to a missed phone call. However, at his service, Lizzo said goodbye with a heartbreaking tribute. She played the flute and honored her father, who always encouraged her to play the instrument. Oh my God, stopped crying there at our 30 minutes. See, again, fascinating. You ruin the moment every fucking time. Your stupid jokes. Shame on you. Shame on you. But the point is, my heart goes out to her, man. I mean, 50 is way too young. Or in your 50s, way too young to go. But, it's nice that she gave a nice little tribute there. So that's nice. That's very sweet. When Lizzo was 21 years old, she hit rock bottom. The young singer lived out of her car for a while, actually a whole year, it says, and she struggled to break it into the music industry. Break it into the music industry. It sounds like I got an accent there. It's Tuesday. But that's not even the worst part. Sadly, this was the same year that her beloved father had passed away. Oh, jeez. Oh, man, that sucks too. I mean, listen, she's clearly gone through a lot of shit, okay? I mean, and she's absolutely dominant. It's almost like she just wants, her name, her legacy, her like everything in her family to live on, and just let her family know that she made it. She kicked ass, man. I mean, and she's still kicking ass. I mean, I honestly, like I said, guys, I didn't know a lot about Lizzo, barely anything, until I did this podcast. So I'm still playing catch up here too. Just reading this. So, but this is pretty awesome. I mean, she's done a lot in her career, man, and she's still. She's at the top of her game right now. She's still killing it. I mean, God only knows how far, how much further she can go. So this is pretty crazy. And, she did her group thing before with some songs there, some albums, whatever. But today I'm going to focus on the 4 solo albums she's done. Lizzo Bangers, Big Girl. I just like saying it like that. Fuck it. Small World, 'Cause I Love You, and the recent one, Special, just released this year. So, let's start at the beginning with Lizzo Bangers. Now, of course, you go to Wikipedia, because why not? Lizzo Bangers is the debut studio album by American singer and rapper Lizzo. It was released on Totally Gross National Product on October 15, 2013. In 2014, it was re-released on Virgin Records. Who is the white guy in the background of Lizzo Bangers? It doesn't say. I guess we'll never know. Cool shirt. What does it say? Sunglasses and bail money. All right. Nice. Yeah, she's got a little, it kind of looks like a sailor Navy kind of thing going there. She's got the hat there. She's giving the salute. She's in charge, man. That's it. So right off the bat, she's telling people right there, I'm in charge. I don't give a shit what white guys are behind me. I'm going to do my own thing. That's it. Oh, Madonna Mia. Oh, sure. Okay, that woke me up. There you go. On a Tuesday. Woke it up. All right. Click, 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 boom. All right. So, I think I can honestly say this might be the first song I ever heard by Lizzo. Yeah. Wow. That's pretty cool. Okay, so right off the bat, it's pretty clear she's influenced by Missy Elliott, which again, if you're going to follow any female rapper out there, I mean, there's tons of them you can follow. Obviously the Brat, Little Kim, but yeah, Missy's a good one to follow. You can tell this is definitely an influence on her. Yeah, right off the bat. So start off the album, big beat, get people's attention. I like that. By the way, the track is called Lizzie Borden. So I guarantee you she will not leave you bored with this beat. That's for sure. I'm going to post this on my blog. Yeah, I see. Even she knows people are going to bitch and complain about everything. Anyways, the number 2 track here is Work, spelled W-E-R-K, part 2. I didn't have the fortunate thing to listen to part 1, but I'm sure it's just as good. But yeah, another big beat here. I like it. So far, so good. What you mean? Da-na-na-na. She's got some rock in there, some dance. Ooh, this is crazy. It's crazy. The track is called What You Mean, spelled W-A-T, U, just a U, and then mean, M-E-A-N. There you go. Very simple. Yeah, this is pretty good. As I was listening to that, I did find a video for Lizzie Borden. Once again, that white guy shows up. I'm just going to assume he's the producer. I'm just going to go by that. Yeah, he's holding an applause meter with his arm. That's funny. Bounty, you can never have enough bounty. Trust me, when you have a party, you can never have enough bounty. Trust me. So the whole black and white thing, video theme there, I like it. It's kind of like the Clerks thing. I like it. Good little simple video. That's nice. Did you guys hear my ice dancing in its cup? That's how much. That's how much everyone feels Lizzo. Even the ice feels it. That's awesome. Okay, so found the original work. They actually made a video for that. That's pretty awesome. And it's also cool what she says here.
Look like a girl, act like a lady, think like a man, work like a boss. Work like a boss, work like a boss. Work like a boss, work like a boss.
I like that. That's cool. And kudos on the Nintendo shirt. That is extra points for that one, for sure. Absolutely. Yeah, this is pretty good so far. I mean, we're literally into 3 tracks here. I mean, she's got her own sound, man. This is pretty cool. Like I said, ladies and gentlemen, I have not listened to Lizzo at all, really. I've heard maybe some snippets here and there, but yeah, this is some good shit, man. I can see why she's this popular. Too bad for you that your ignorance is a hindsight. Ooh, that's a good line. Good line. She's good, man. This track is called T Baby. She says Top Baby in the beginning, but we'll keep it T Baby, keep it simple. Good little beat. I mean, we're only on track 4. This is crazy. This is wow. Yeah, she's good. Again, the rhymes don't stop on track 5 here. Be Still, and I do hear the flute, so I do assume that is her playing the flute, and yeah, she's going ham on this one too. I mean, holy shit, she's good, man. On the next track here, number 6, Faded. This almost sounds like her version of Bombs Over Baghdad by Outkast. I mean, the beat kind of creeps up on you. It almost sounds like a Halloween theme, and then all of a sudden she just goes nuts on it. But yeah, pretty good. Pretty good. Wait a minute here. Am I seeing Macaulay Culkin in Lizzo's video Faded? Yeah, that's definitely Kevin McAllister right there. Yeah, it's cool. All right, nice little cameo there. Good little song. I like it. Cause see, simple videos, but they're effective. You know what I mean? Like here, she's just drinking with the boys, celebrating in front of a fire, just going nuts. That's all. Just that's it. That's it. Beautiful. I love it. Apologies to my mother because she thinks I'm a saint. Oh boy, good line. She gets way more deep on this track, number 7 here. Hot Dish. Still a great track, don't get me wrong, but just more, a little bit more personal, a little bit more about her. So that's good. Now, I could have sworn at one point in the Love It song, she said, even Pepe Le Pew said no. The song is called Love It, spelled L-U-V, obviously I-T. Good little song. I'm wondering if this is a reference to the Downstairs. I'm just wondering because of that one line with Pepe Le Pew, and I get it. Listen, this is something we got to talk about eventually in the podcast. But yes, going down on a woman is very important, okay? I mean, guys, we love getting head. Oh, God, do we? Oh, boy, I love getting head, you know. Sorry, Bill. But the point is, women love it too. So let's just, there you go. Well, speaking of the all almighty cookie, I got my batches of cookies. I got my batches and cookies. I got my I got my batches and cookies. Featuring Sophia Eris. She does a great job on this. Lizzo does a great job on this. Good little video, very simple. Looks like just chilling in the neighborhood, enjoying some good donuts. It's I'm Canadian. Tim Hortons. We're used to it, but yeah, good little song. Very catchy too. I like it. Now the next track, Pants versus a Dress. I'm going to take pants, but I think what she's trying to say in this song is that, do you feel like just partying or do you feel like, getting dressed up? Either way, whatever you're comfortable with is what matters. And Lizzo's very good at doing that. So good little track, good little beat, I think we're not surprised at this point that she can do what she does, and she does it very well. So there you go. Very good. The 11th track, Go. Now, this is extremely 90s R&B. It's got that very soulful soul glow kind of thing, which I think she does in a video. We'll talk about it later. But this is very 90s influenced. Very good song. Don't make the past feel like a mistake. Very good line. It's true. Number 12 track, Bloodlines. Obviously talking about her family, and like I said, very good line. I mean, basically, she's saying that, don't let your past get in the way of your future. Just because maybe someone in your family or someone close to you did something, it doesn't mean it's got to be, affected down the road. So I think it's a pretty good song, pretty good beat as well. Good little message. I like, she knows how to make these anthems, but, she'll put in some smart shit in there, I mean, Kendrick Lamar, we all know he's great at doing that too, and I always say, with rap, I mean, if you could somehow make a party beat, but, put some, teach people a lesson as they're dancing, that's the key right there. So, I don't know, Lizzo's pretty good at doing that too. What you looking at? I'm looking at probably the most expensive Happy Meal box ever. That shit is definitely blinged out. Cool little dance moves in this video. By the way, the song is called Bus Passes and Happy Meals. I'm going to assume the message in this song is basically, you know what? When you got nothing, that's basically what you're depending on for your transportation and your food. Okay? Simple things like Happy Meals. And the bus is your chauffeur. So I think that's a pretty cool title. I like the beat. I like the video. We got one more track to go, ladies and gentlemen. Jigga's new favorite artist that he's never even heard of. And she puts up The Rock, the Diamond. A lot of people consider that the Illuminati. But there's a lot of idiots out there too. The point is, there's the last track on the album called Paris. First of all, I just want to say this. For a first album, and considering that all these tracks came out pretty much, 2013, 14, the production on this album is great. The videos are very simple, but very effective. I mean, I'm really blown away by this. This is pretty awesome. I already see why. I mean, this is only the first album already, and I can see why. I mean, she's had such an impact on music. I mean, this is pretty insane. I mean, honestly. So, that was the first album, Lizzo Bangers. And holy shit, Lizzo is definitely providing us with bangers. I mean, this is like the perfect title. Again, I'm assuming the white guy is the production. I'm sorry. I don't know. I'm sure somebody will eventually tell me the guy's name, but maybe it's I don't know. What do we got here? I don't know. There's a lot of people to Laser Break. Maybe that's him. Laser Beak. Laser Bake. Laser and then Beak. Beak. There we go. Could be Dutch. I don't know. The point is, if that's you, white boy, kudos to you, man. You absolutely killed it. Yeah, so great first effort here on Lizzo. Definitely more to come right after this. You lying, you lying, you lying. That's hot. Oh, sorry, I didn't know it was on. Yes, so the next album is Big Girl, Small World. Big Girl, Small World, sometimes stylized as Big Girl, Small World, which is spelled exactly the same except in caps. No worries there. Is the second studio album by American singer and rapper Lizzo. It was released on her own record label, BGSW, on December 11, 2015. The album received general favorable reviews from critics. There you go. Okay, so you can see her on the album there. She looks very content. You know, not happy, but not. She looks a little pissed off. I'm not gonna lie. You kind of got the purple, the green, and the kind of orangish brown contrast there. So okay, that's cool. That's cool. Keep in mind, purple is the color of love. You know, she, like I said before, was able to work with Prince, so maybe that was, I had a little inspiration there. You never know, but yeah, here we go. So the first track is called "Ain't I?" It's got that kind of. I was gonna say it's kind of got that kind of Yeezus kind of production vibe, which everyone knows how I feel about that Yeezus album. It's got one good song on there. Other than that, it's good for a coaster. But a lot of people seem to like it. I don't know why, but still, I feel this beat's a little bit better. She even gives a little shout out to Kanye there. Sampling his words in the beginning there, and yeah, pretty good. I like it. Next track is called Betcha. Good little beat. Simple. It's all right. I like it. Next track is called Ride. Good little beat. It's okay. It's not bad. Now the next track is called Humanize. She also made a video on that. Very simple. Just basically her singing, and it has a white woman and a black guy. They're they're just trying to humanize. Now, listen, I'm from Toronto. Okay, I see interracial couples all the time. I'm used to it. It's cool. It's the way the world should be. You know what I mean? You go to other countries. Let's be honest, they're not as acceptable. With this. Me, I don't give a shit. I'm one of these people. As long as you're happy, that's all that matters, and don't hurt anybody in the process. That's all. But very nice song. I like the chorus. Very chill. Very chill beat. I like it. Have you ever been to Paris? No. At night? No. Say something in French. Je suis, tu es, il est, elle est, nous sommes, vous êtes, ils ont, elles ont. Ladies and gentlemen, I took French in grade 9. I think that was the last time I took it. He is, they are, she. That shit is implanted in my head because I had to study for the exam. I don't plan on going to France anytime soon, especially during this, technically the pandemic is still going on, but maybe one day we'll see. I heard they have great cheese, but it's a good little song, good little beat. She got the little thing in the beginning there with the guy, speaking French. Yeah, there you go, so yeah, it's not bad. Not a bad little song. The motorcycle in the background agrees with me, by the way. The next track is called BGSW. Awesome beat. Like the lyrics. She also did it all for the Nookie as well. I hear you. I've not heard a Limp Bizkit reference in quite some time, but that's cool. She does, like, you can tell she listens to a lot of genres of different music, like dance, R&B, rap, techno, even rock. So yeah, she tries to mix all that shit in with her music, which is really cool. So yeah, this track came out pretty good. Next track is called The Fade, not to be confused with the other track, Faded, which I didn't even know you could eat American money. That's cool. But Yeah, good little track, very chill. It's got that space kind of theme to it, kind of beat, It's not bad. I like it. How could she be a daddy's girl if daddy doesn't exist anymore? Oof, that's a strong line, man. From the track here, the next one, One Deep, also talks about her mom as well. Very nice beat, very chill. I like when she gets personal. Yeah, I like when, again, I'm going to mention Kendrick, his recent album. I mean, he's getting way more personal with his life, his dad, his mom, and I'm glad a lot of these artists are getting more personal. So, Lizzo does a great job with that as well. And be able to put that to a beat. I mean, that's pretty good. So, very good song. Next song is called The Realist, which, you'd be surprised. Actually, you probably won't be if you listen to rap on a regular basis. It pretty much seems to be the staple. At one point, at some point in every rapper's career, you do have to make a song called The Realist, or I'm Number One, or something like that. But yeah, good little track, I like it. It's okay. You a bad bitch, cookie cream filling in the middle. All right. Oh, she's making me hungry. Okay, so next song is called In Love. It's spelled E-N, not I-N. Good little track, good lyrics, as I said one of them myself. Yeah, good little song.
Learning to love yourself, learning to love your body is that whole journey that I feel every person, but more specifically women, have to go through. So I feel doing this is a good way to kind of break through and kind of seal the last chapter of the learning to love and just loving.
That is a very touching track by Lizzo called My Skin. Obviously, it's, talking about her body and, her feeling comfortable in it and, at times not comfortable in it. And, listen, doesn't matter if skinny, thin, fat, tall, big, brawl, blah, 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 doesn't matter, okay? At certain times in everybody's life, we're all going to feel uncomfortable in our skin, and, she's putting it out there. She's, talking about how times she doesn't feel comfortable and, you should feel comfortable and, it takes balls to do that. So nice little video, very simple. Yeah, very good song. Definitely one of the more standout tracks on the album. Now, the last track is called Jangalang. Now, she could have easily closed the album with the last track, but I think my thing was where, like a lot of us do that. They put their last track or, reminiscent track or some kind of track that they feel is their best track at the end of the album to kind of close off the album. And I'm not saying that Jangalang is not a good track, but I think what she wanted to do was, have a good message with, the Skin track. But, ended on you know what? I don't give a fuck. I'm still going to let it jangalang. I'm still going to shake my shit and do what the fuck I want. So I thought that was pretty cool. I mean, that is the way I see it. So I thought that was a good way of closing out the album. So overall, good little album. I mean, some tracks stick out more than others. Obviously, Skin is definitely one of them. But I feel their album before that, the Lizzo Bangers, was better than this album. That's just me. I mean, maybe people will feel differently. But what are you going to do? Her next album is called 'Cause I Love You. It says here, 'Cause I Love You is the third studio album and major label debut studio album by American singer and rapper Lizzo. It was released through Nice Life and Atlantic Records on April 19th, 2019. The album features guest appearances from American rappers Missy Elliott and Gucci Mane. It spawned the singles Juice and Tempo, the latter of which is a collaboration with Missy Elliott. Listen, I just want to stop there because it's pretty obvious that at some point, yeah, she has to collaborate with, I'm assuming one of her idols, Missy Elliott. So that's awesome. Missy's, forget it. I mean, she's awesome. The deluxe edition of the album was released on May 3rd and includes the Billboard Hot 100 #1 single, Truth Hurts. The deluxe edition was nominated for Album of the Year at the 62nd, whatever the fuck, Grammy Awards and won Best Urban Contemporary Album. There you go. So this one, it seems like this one really hit. I mean, this is, I mean, she got the buzz before and people were, knew about her before, but this one really, I don't know. I don't know. This just seems like to me, it really kicked it into gear. So let's get into this. Now the album cover, very simple. She's just sitting down and she appears to be naked. And there you go. This is me. This is my body. That's it. Plain and simple. That's it. Don't be afraid to show off those curves. That's it. Beautiful. Awesome. She's a good-looking woman. I know a lot of people give her shit because she's bigger and all that, but she is a really good-looking woman. I mean, let's just keep that in mind, okay? So don't fuck around. Okay, whatever stupid jokes Fascinate says, which, again, by the way, fascinate.com. Shame on you, okay? But, she's good-looking, all right? Plain and simple. Now, the first track is called 'Cause I Love You. I don't even want to hoe no mo. That's a great line. Again, you can tell she was inspired by the 90s. Oh my God. I feel like I'm watching a mixture of Missy Elliott videos and In Living Color. This is fucking beautiful. I love this. Good little video. Again, going back to the whole black and white theme. I like it. She's preaching to a bunch of guys who still just don't get her. Just don't understand what Lizzo is all about. But one guy seems to be crying, which is good, because I always say guys cry, okay? And I've always had this theory, again, that the guys hurt twice as much because a lot of times we can't cry because then it makes us look weak and then we got to hold it in. So it's a whole thing there. I'll talk about it another day. But the point is, at the end of the video, Lizzo's crying, Why? Because she loves us. She's doing this for us, guys. Okay, so good visuals, good little song. I like it. Very simple. We're off to a good start. Next track is called Like a Girl. Woke up feeling like I might just run for president, even if there ain't no president. Good line. So double entendre there. I like that. She's always been good. Even gives a shout out to Macaulay Culkin here. I don't really need you. I'm Macaulay Culkin, Home Alone. Good. At one point she says she can pay her own bills, which is great. Somewhere Silk Sonic is saying thank God. Good little song, good little lyrics. I mean, the beat's good. Don't get me wrong, but this one's more about the lyrics. So. She's very good at what she does, and yeah, very good song. It ain't my fault I'm loose. Blame it on the glutes. Great line. Great line. I'm gonna try that line one day with women. Let's see if it works the other way. But yeah, very good song. I love the beginning there, kind of doing the whole Soul Glow thing, like I mentioned before about the Coming to America bit there. Very good. I mean, as soon as the song starts, it does sound very 80s. I mean, she's got the whole like workout kind of thing, old school. I'm assuming the guy is supposed to be kind of like a David Letterman-esque, the guy interviewing her there. Very good video, very good song, very catchy. To keep a man, you had to know how to cook. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I'm not going to lie to you. That does help. I'm not going to lie. I mean, a way to a guy's heart is his stomach. I'm not going to lie. I can absolutely vouch for that. But at the same time, it's not so much even if you can cook. If you know a good place where you can order some good Chinese food or a good pizza, like basically if you know how to work a phone, you can hold on to a guy forever, okay? So that's, I mean, it's true, but it's kind of bullshit. But I know, I'm just playing around here. But the point, well, not really. But the point is, yeah, good line, good little song, very catchy, I find in this album she's got a lot more catchy songs on here that, pretty much anybody can sing to, which is good. Obviously you need that, to, stay relevant, of course, But yeah, good little song. Oh, the name of the song is Soulmate. Where are my manners? I was getting distracted. I was just thinking, like, can Lizzo cook? I don't know. I mean, maybe she can. I mean, who knows? Jerome, take your ass home. I'm not cooking for you. This is a pretty good song. Yeah, she actually sang this live on the American Music Awards in 2019. Good job. I like the dress. Very powerful the way she sings. That is a shit ton of camera phones. But anyways, yeah, great performance. Yeah, good little song. I like it. You know, kind of like her version of "Hit the Road Jack." You know what I mean? Sorry, I'm still stuck on the cooking. I mean, if Lizzo can cook, I don't. She's pretty much the whole package. And again, if she can, like, if she knows a good pizza place, you know, you know. I think Detroit's got some good pizza places. I'm pretty sure because it's close to Chicago. We all know about the deep dish there. I'm thinking way too much about this, but let's just move on. I'm being a bit of a crybaby. I'm sorry. Oh, that's the name of the next track. Great. Crybaby. You know, a lot of women have time for this shit. She doesn't. Okay, she's made that abundantly clear. Okay, go fuck yourself. Okay. I'm going to call a pizza place. I'm going to get a pizza here, and if you don't like it, bafangul. That's it. So again, another good song. You know, listen. I think it's pretty obvious at this point if you know, if you don't know, if you should know anything about black women in general, okay, they don't put up with any shit, okay? I've gone out with plenty of white girls. They put up with everything. I've, you know, with a few black girls, they don't put up with nothing. Nothing. I went on a date with a black woman once. Okay, true story. Okay, like literally in the first minute or two I was there, she just looked at me and said, "You know what? This isn't going to work out. You're not my type. You're not blah 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 blah. But I'm going to pay for your drinks." So I said to myself, "Wow, she's very honest, and she's going to pay for my drinks. This is a good day." I got Taco Bell after. I got more drunk with my buddy after. Told him the story. I think he was a bit jealous because he had a whole thing with black women there. But anyways, you know, there's no bullshit, okay? And I don't expect Lizzo to bullshit me or her audience. So, and that's why people love her, okay? So, very good song. Lick the icing off, put the rest in your face. Ladies and gentlemen, I've been talking about food for the last 5 minutes. I'm pretty sure Lizzo is not. The next track, thank you, is called Tempo, featuring the great Missy Elliott. The song is awesome. The video's cool. I like it. I miss going to these old school diners where everyone's just twerking in front and just showing off their cars. She's a thick bitch and she needs tempo. I couldn't agree with you more. And I'm waiting for Missy Elliott to come. I'm like, come on, Missy's got to show up in the video. And then all of a sudden the guy lifts up the top part of the car. Boom, she pops up. First of all, I don't think Missy Elliott ages. I mean, she still looks the same as she did like 20 years ago. Second, she killed it. You know, they're both having fun in the video. It's a great song, great video. I mean, how many people can say that, you know, they've reached this level in music and the entertainment business and at the same time work with their one of their idols? So that's pretty awesome. And she plays the flute at the end. And I just want to say at this point, at the podcast, I haven't made one flute dick joke yet. The point is, run that shit back, like she says. This is a great track, great collaboration. Next track is called Exactly How I Feel, featuring the great Gucci Mane. Gucci! First you get a name, and you get a number. Then you get some, you know what happens in the car. Listen, the point is, another great collaboration by the two. And yeah, Lizzo knows exactly what she's doing. And at the same time, she tells you exactly how she feels, okay? Gucci Mane tells you how he feels, okay? All right, he even said, you know, at one point, you know, Nas, all he needed was one mic. All he needed was one stove. Maybe he likes to cook. I don't know. We all know what he means. But the point is, another great collaboration. Good song. So far, so good. Big Dick Energy tastes like collard greens? Is that a good thing or a bad thing? I don't know. I just remember when Snoop said, "Oh, like an old batch of collard greens." Okay, I mean, hey, everybody's got to eat their vegetables, you know. I don't see the big deal with peas. I know a lot of people don't like them. I like them. That's a story for another time. But point is, another good song here. Better in color. Why not? I mean, I'm Canadian, so I spell it with a U, but it's all good. Good little song. With the next track, Lizzo takes us a little bit to church. A little track called Heaven Help Me. And yeah, nice little uplifting track. Once again, I feel this album so far, it has more catchy, uplifting tracks more than the last one. Not that the last album didn't have it, but I just feel this one had a little bit more of a umph to it, if you know what I mean. But and again, she blesses us with the flute, which is awesome. Awesome. I wish I could play any instrument at this point. Like I mentioned before, the trumpet, I don't know, it's just whatever, fuck, who cares? But very masterful here, very cool, very, very good. I like this. I like it. She wants to be prepared for you just in case. Ugh. I couldn't have said it better myself. I mean, you know, the next track is called Lingerie. And guys, if your woman looks good with lingerie, let's just be honest, it doesn't stay on for very long. Or one time I was seeing a girl and, I'm just chilling at the computer because, I'm a big nerd. She's like, I gotta go to the bathroom. I'm like, yeah, do your thing, it's all good. And I'm sitting there, whatever, and, totally lost track of time. I'm like, yeah, I think she's in there for a bit, whatever, right? Yeah, it's women in the bathroom. It's cool. Just let them do their thing. It's cool, whatever. As long as she's not doing what the Uma Thurman was doing in Pulp Fiction, it's all good. But yeah, she comes out and she taps me on the shoulder. I turn around and she's wearing nothing but a sexy bustier, and I'm just like, holy shit, titties all smashed together. I'm like, this is fucking awesome. So I didn't even take that shit off. I just slipped off her panties and fucked her on the couch, and beautiful. But it totally threw me off. I had no idea. No, this is how out of it I am. So, again, what's the point of this story? The point is, lingerie can be very enticing to a guy, and if the way Lizzo sings it here, very good. She wants to be prepared for a man. That's awesome. Very good beat. I like it. Hey, boy. What'd you say, boy? Playing coy, boy? Like a Game Boy. Again with the Nintendo references. She's awesome. Okay, so this song is called Boys. Very catchy again. Like a lot, like I said, a lot of catchy tracks on this album. I can see why this album was so popular. Different hairstyles, of course. She's got the whole, afro going, the beehive. It's nice, good little catchy tune. Good little video, too. Again, black and white. Seems to be a theme with her. It looks good. I like it. I like the song. I like it. Why are men great till they gotta be great? Listen, I'm still trying to figure that one out. But this 100% Lizzo, this track is called Truth Hurts. And yeah, I could have had a bad bitch too. I mean, but I fucked up in many relationships as well. Listen, ladies, if you haven't figured this out already, you're by far the better sex. I mean, it's not even close. I mean, guys, we're always playing catch up with everything. Like all most of our lives are just trial and error. I mean, thank God for you guys. Just to keep us in line. But yeah, very good song. I like the video. Very chill. But a little bit of a party umph as well. I like it. It's cool. Lizzo looks very good in the wedding dress. Feeling that? There you go. I like it. I like it. I do not get dehydrated. I moisturize daily. Now, correct me if I'm wrong here, but I'm pretty sure this song is about sex. Maybe it's just me. The song is called Water Me, and it's the last track off the album. Now, I'm pretty sure that this song is just about some good fucking. She's basically saying, water me, make me wet, make me, sweat, make me feel like I'm in Tibet. What? The point is, listen, you know, we all need that good sex session in life. Men, women, you know, we just need it. Okay, and that's what she's talking about. So you can see the innuendos here in the video. You know, the bathing, the boiled water, the shampooing. You know, it's all there, man. So, you know, again, you know, she's leaving it on, you know, a high note, you know, like in the sense where, you know, she just wants to have fun in life, you know, and sex is fun. It's pretty awesome. So, yeah, I gotta say, all around, this is a pretty good album. I think it's an improvement on the last album. Not to say that the last album wasn't good, but I think this one, as you can see by all the awards and accolades she's gotten on this, I mean, it is pretty insane. So yeah, as I mentioned before. So yeah, this album definitely gave her star status for sure. So yeah. And her recent album, which is the most recent album in 2022, it's called Special. And it says here, Special is the fourth studio album by American singer and rapper Lizzo, released by Nice Life and Atlantic Records on July 15th, 2022. It was preceded by the lead single About Damn Time, released on April 14th, 2022, which reached number 1 on the Billboard Hot 100 and the top 10 in 12 other countries. Holy shit. Damn. You go, girl. Special has been described by critics as a funk, pop, hip-hop, and disco album. It received positive reviews from music critics. The album peaked at number 2 on the Billboard US 200 chart, becoming, at the time, the highest charting album by a female artist in 2022, as well as the largest week by units earned. Among all albums released by women in 2022, it reached the top 10 on the UK, Australian, Canadian, Hungary, and New Zealand album charts. Holy shit. Did I say New Zealand. Listen, she landed another fucking hit here. This is crazy. Crazy. So, on this album cover here, again, we go with the traditional black and white, which is nice. Always classy. Which reminds me, I'm really looking forward to Clerks 3 coming out soon. But I think that'll be in color. But anyways, yeah, it's just her. She's, I don't know, seems to be looking in the abyss. And she's wearing one of those, I don't even know what you call these. Like, it's kind of like a hat's skull. I don't know. I'll ask the cop here. I'm not sure on its ambulance. I'm sorry. Yeah. It looks like, you know, the woman who gave Brando his first Academy Award for On the Waterfront, like she had one of those. So it's, you know, it's taking it back old school. We're talking like 50s here. So it's a nice look. I like it. So, yeah, let's get to her recent album. I'm sorry, I just got distracted there. I saw Lizzo twerking and playing the flute at the same time on the Jonathan Ross show. That is fucking awesome. These white boys can't handle this. Anyways, so the very first song on the album is The Sign. And I opened up my eyes, I saw the sign. No, that can't be it. No, it's not. It's a completely different beat. But she did say that she's improving on herself. You know, when she shakes that ass, she can make it last. There you go. That's, you know, there you go. That's a beautiful thing, you know. I mean, if a girl, you know, can work it with confidence, I mean, that is fucking awesome. So, very good song, you know, just basically saying that, look, you know, I'm still here. I'm still improving on myself, you know. Listen, she's only 34. I mean, she's so young and she's already done so much. I mean, you know, God only knows how much more can she do, you know. We're going to see, you know. But so far, so good. You know, very good song. Now, what time is it? Yes, it's Bad Bitch O'Clock. Awesome. So, the next song is called About Damn Time. It's thick 30. Dude, she's got she's pretty cool with words. I'm not gonna lie. And also, I don't know a lot of women that can rock Crocs and still dance their asses off like that. That's pretty awesome. But good little video. Shows a little support group here. And Lizzo's speaking up. First, she's gonna take a sip of her what appears to be vitamin water. Nice little product placement. But hey, listen, you got to pay the bills. I get it. So. She gets up there in front of the stressed and sexy support group. Listen, during COVID, I mean, we couldn't see as many people. But then again, let's just be honest. A lot of people did not give a fuck. Okay, they just went out there. They did their thing, and that's it. We get lonely too. But doing their thing, and that's it. So Lizzo's just telling us, look, it's about damn time. Still doing my thing, very confident. I mean, I think it's pretty clear at this point that Lizzo does not give a fuck about what anybody thinks. She's still going to just do her own thing. She's still got the different dress wear and all that. Good little video, good little catchy song. I mean, she can dance her ass off, man. I'll tell you that much. I mean, it's pretty cool the way she moves. I'm not going to lie. I mean, I wish, I dance like that, but it looks, I'm white. It doesn't count. But, still, she puts on great moves. In the end, good little message, good little video. I like it. Currently, it says here it's number 25 top music videos. And considering this video came out April 14, 2022, which was, let's do some math here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Almost like 5 give or take months. So that says a lot. 80 million views, not bad. I mean, she's still killing it. So yeah, great song, great video. Also, I was just checking the notes on the producers. One of them is Terrence Martin, who is a really good producer. I believe he's from LA. He's worked with a lot of people: Snoop, Kendrick Lamar, DJ Quick. Really good producer. You should check out his shit for sure. And the next track is the one I love probably saying the most out of all the Lizzo track, Girls, GRRRLS. Woo, woo. Again, another very catchy track. And again, this track is only 2 minutes and 2 seconds long. So, of course, it's going to be one of those tracks that you can just play again and again. A lot of artists do this, because it's just got more replay value. Again, we're living in a world where we got to live on streams and all that. So, again, very catchy track, very good tune, a lot of replay value. Good move by Lizzo. And the motorcycle, again, some motorcycle guy moved in my area the last couple months, so, I could edit it out, but I'm not. But, again, I'm sure Lizzo likes guys on motorcycles, right? Of course. But anyways, so far, yeah, we've heard a lot of, different beats on here, almost like danceable, disco, kind of like a Donna Summer kind of thing going here. I mean, this is pretty crazy. So, even this next song called To Be Loved, Am I Ready? Yeah, it's even got that kind of 80s feel, And like I said before, it's very clear that she has a very good understanding of music. She's done her research and just listened to all different kinds of music. That's why her music just sounds good because she's just, she's sampling a little bit of everything. And I've always said, to make good music, you have to understand music. So if you got to study all of it, then fuck it. Take the time. And a woman her age too, only at 34 to understand all this already is pretty fucking awesome. They got the dude here in the video. I recognize him. I don't know. I remember he was a famous male model, Tyson something, I think. I forgot his name. He showed up in the Zoolander there. I remember that too. I'm pretty sure this guy. There's very few people in this world that have fucked more women than Usher. I'm pretty sure these two might be neck and neck. But the point is, good little video, good little fun track, catchy again, very good. The cars out there agree with me. Thank you, sir. Now, the next track is called I Love You, Bitch. Now listen, Back in the day, if you made a song like this in the 90s, everybody would be like, you can't use bitch, you can't say fuck, Nowadays, it doesn't matter, okay? Like I said before, Missy Elliott, she made a song, she's a bitch, okay? If she can do it, Lizzo can do it. Bada bing, bada boom. That's it. Now, it appears to be that Lizzo is talking about, I believe her mom. I'm not sure. It's either that or herself. But she said a line about making me eat her vegetables and all that. Listen, only moms do that, okay? Dads don't really give a fuck about that. Let's just be honest, okay? Dads will be cool and take you out to a pizza and, don't tell your mom. But, mothers always got to make sure, you eat the right shit and all that. So I'm just assuming. So, but I love you, bitch. That's it. Listen. Let's be honest, mothers can be bitches too. They can even be worse, okay? I've gotten into many fights with my mom over the time of my 40-year existence, or as I like to call my fat 40s, to PHAT, of course. But we still love each other, I love you. It's like the great comedian Artie Lang said, when my mom dies, I'm going to put 3 words on her tombstone. Bitch can cook. That's it. It's a symbol of love. That's all it is. So, ladies and gentlemen, nice little track, nice little ode, A lot of people usually don't use the word bitch describing their moms, unless you're Eminem. But other than that, it's all good. You know what I mean? So, Lizzo's got a good little catchy tune here, and I gotta say, I like it.
Once again, my daughter, Lizzo!
Now, as I forgot to mention before, Lizzo was able to show up on Saturday Night Live when Eddie Murphy was hosting, but years later, she was able to host and be the musical guest. And one of the songs she sang was Special, showing up in a very pretty pink dress. She got the whole disco lights in the background there. Very cool, chill performance, and her mother was able to introduce her, which is very nice. There's a good. I'm gonna make a reference to the to the last song. I can't do it. I can't. She can say it. I can't. I just well, I said it many times. I don't know why. Listen, the point is, it's very cool. They got a good relationship going, and she gave a very good performance. Now, she's basically telling the world that she's still special. She feels, that everything in her life is still very special. She's enjoying the moment. And this is a really good performance on Saturday Night Live specifically. I mean, first of all, she did a really good job with hosting it and all the skits and all that. But it really shows that she can just belt it out live. Because a lot of people always wonder, she sounds good on the record because she do it live. She does a great job. Phenomenal job. I mean, really just belts it out, old school. Really good job. So, really good song. I mean, good opportunity to do, a special song like this, named Special, on a very special show, Saturday Night Live. People that know me know how much Saturday Night Live means to me and my family growing up. I bonded, with my parents, with the show, and it's cool to see her on there. It really is, and that's and Lorne Michaels. I mean, you got to give him props, because he's always looking for great people to stand out in shows, not just host, but just be a great musical guest as well. Not just get the flavor of the month, but get someone who 10 years from now people will appreciate the performance. So that's pretty cool. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, who knows how much longer Saturday Night Live is gonna last? I mean, there's a rumor that it might stop after 50 years. Which is coming up very soon. But, that's pretty cool. But, we'll see what happens. But, like I said, great song, great performance by her on the show. And kudos to her mother for introducing her. She did a way better job than Larry David trying to say Ariana Grande.
Ladies and gentlemen, Ariana.
I mean, who am I kidding? I could barely say it, but the point is, great performance by Lizzo, great song, It's cool that she got to, share that moment with her mom. And yeah, that's a really cool moment. I'm real. Lovin' takes time. Ain't that the truth? But that's from a lyric from the next song, Break Up Twice, which I've actually done with women, but that's a long story. But I understand what she's saying here. Everything takes time. Sometimes, she even talks about going to places and people not understanding that. Try to reconcile with another person that you went out with again, and hey, it doesn't always work out. But good little song, a good little beat. I like it. The next track is called "Everybody's Gay." Now, I'm not gonna lie to you. I have a few uncles in my family that will definitely disagree with Lizzo on this one, but I get what she's saying. I think she's more talking about how just everyone's happy because it has that other connotation. I grew up loving the Flintstones, my favorite cartoon of all time, and they said we'll have a gay old time. We're just having a good old happy time. That's it. But she's putting the the thing on it where people will first be like, oh, what the fuck, everyone's gay, and they say no, everyone's just happy, everyone's having a good time, and it's got the good disco beat here. I definitely could see this playing back in the day on at Studio 54. I think Ruben would be very happy about that one. But yeah, that was a craziest club of all time for sure. I mean, that was Jesus. Wow, that was. I believe on satellite radio they have like a show or a channel or something dedicated just to people calling in and telling stories about them going. Like people would be like dentists during the day, and then at nighttime they'd party all night, and then go back to work in the day. After doing drinks and blow and I don't know, fucking in the upstairs, downstairs, wherever the fuck stairs, the lower lobby, whatever. I mean, just going nuts. But anyways. Story for another time. But the point is, it's a fun little track. I like it. It's good, Got everybody vibing. I can see why they said it's a little bit of everything, this album. It really just samples all different kinds of music. So it's pretty good. Sorry, I had to do it. But fuck, I haven't heard that song in years. But anyways, yeah, great song, good little disco vibe there. Like I said, I like it. Now the next song is called "Naked." Now she, I think she's gone on TikTok before. I don't know much about TikTok. That's another podcast I'm gonna have to decipher my way through because I don't know shit about TikTok. I don't know. I was growing up, we played tic-tac-toe, Jay-Z, rollies at Uncle TikTok, all that shit, but I'll figure it out one day. But the point is, she showed up on TikTok, burying herself in February 2022 and just, showing off, this is me. And the track itself, "Naked," it's not so much she physically, herself being naked. It's just more about just burying herself, just, putting it all out there, which, from what I've seen, she always has. So, it's no surprise there, but it's a good little track. Say, is it your birthday, girl? Because you look like a present. Smooth. I don't think that line would ever work for me or any other guy, but that is the next track, "Birthday Girl." Fun song, just something to dance to. You get that birthday track there. It's good. I mean, like basically, you got like Stevie Wonder having the birthday song. 50 Cent, go, it's your birthday. I'm not gonna kill this song because I'm too white. But the point is, it's good to have that birthday song out there. So it could get a lot of streams in the future or whatever. Like having a Christmas track or whatever. Like, you know what I mean? So it's a nice little track to have fun with. I like it. But like I said, I don't think that line would ever work. I'll tell you a little short story here. So there was this R&B artist called Bobby Valentino, and at the time he had a song. It was popular, and when you're broke and you're coming home from a bar, club, whatever, like you go on the bus and it's packed, and yeah, of course there's people that are shit faced, and this one guy, he was just so shit-faced. You could tell he's by himself. And he's like hitting on these like girls, whatever. And he starts singing Bobby Valentino. And I swear to God, it went like this. He goes, slow down. I just want to get to know you. But don't turn around. Because that pretty little thing looks good to me. Yeah. You like that girl? That's Bobby Valentino. Like, we're all just laughing our asses off. Like, the girls are not feeling it at all. It's just, but it's funny. He's just like all shit-faced and, you know, bobblehead and all that. But hey, you know, we do what we got to do, you know. But I'm sure Lizzo would not have any of that. But yeah, birthday track, good little fun track to vibe to. I like it. If you love me, you love all of me. That is the next track on the album, called If You Love Me. Now, it's just, you know, a very open track, you know, just saying, look, you know, this is who I am. Again, you know, Lizzo just telling the world, like, listen, you know, I make all these good songs, whatever, about this and that. But, you know, in the end, this is the way I look. This is who I am. Love, if you're going to like me, just, you know, it can't be just because of the songs and, you know, you look away or whatever. You got to love all of me, the way I look, everything. You know, it takes balls to say that. So, very nice song. I like it. And then last track on the album, which I definitely feel that she's going to make more music in the future, for sure. But this last track is called Coldplay. Now, this track, I don't know, from what I've listened to, it got a very nice, chill, easy beat, you know, that's cool. But she's basically saying, you know, and this is what I'm getting, is that, you know, she could have left a lot of people behind for this music. You know, she felt that, you know, and she talked about this before, that, you know, she, you know, a lot of times people weren't feeling her music, and, you know, she was planning on maybe even giving up and trying something else. But, you know, she just kept going. You know, she felt, you know, I guess, you know, the cold theme, you know, I'm from Canada. I know how cold it can get, trust me. But trust me, it's not always just temperature. It's just, you know, the way you feel about things. And it could be, you know, this feeling that you get that, you know, like, am I doing enough in life? Am I reaching enough people? And then, you know, you get that feeling that you are reaching someone. And, you know, it's such a good feeling. It really is. And, you know, she was able to do that. It's a nice way to wrap up the album too. You know, it's saying like, look, I've done all this, but I still feel like this sometimes. You know, I still feel that, like, is it worth it? Is it like, am I still doing enough? And, you know, I don't know, but it's been very good so far, and let's just keep going with it. You know, let's not always think cold thoughts. Let's just let it play. So, nice way to wrap up the album. You know, very, very good album. Her last two albums have definitely been pretty good. Me personally, I would say out of the four, I think her very first album is very good. That's probably one of my favorites. It's got a little bit of everything on that one. But this album too, this one I just reviewed, very good, very good. I mean, all around. I mean, she is a real talented person. I mean, it's pretty insane what she's done. Also, I just found out that she did a track called Rumors with Cardi B. Now, I did the whole Rolling Stone list there. Like, even later on, Cardi B said, look, they put that album on there as number 16, 17, whatever, just to get attention. Even she admitted that. You know, she's got a past, you know, the things that she's done with guys and stuff like that. You know, but she's come clean about it. You know, everyone's got a past. Everyone's done stupid shit. You know, the key in life is just to learn from it and move forward. So it's cool to see these two, you know, ladies, these two strong women, you know, collaborate together and make a song. And like I said before, the song is called Rumors, which I haven't even heard the song yet, but I can give you an idea of what it's about. Okay, people always want to start shit for no reason, especially in this, you know, internet age where any jerk off can go online and just say whatever the fuck they want about somebody. Listen, I've been guilty of that. I know the irony. I get it. But I'm just saying, you know, people just make up shit about people for no reason, you know, and they're like, you know what, fuck it. Let's just collaborate with each other. You know, two strong women. And, let's just shut these people up. Now, at the beginning of the song, Lizzo says that people blame her for turning big women into hoes. First of all, I don't know if a lot of people have seen how skinny people were in the 60s and 70s. Listen, there's been hoes since the beginning of time, okay? If Dr. Dre taught me anything in life, you can't turn a hoe into a housewife, okay? It is what it is. That just means that guys are hoes too, okay? There's always going to be hoes, okay? Why do you think you take a hoe to a hotel? Ludicrous. The point is, Lizzo did not start this shit, okay? She's just talking about what she's been through and, what she thinks is interesting. There's nothing wrong with that. You know what that's called? It's called music. And when you have the people's ear, you like to bring things to attention, which is what Lizzo does. But at the same time, she does it in such a way where not only is it catchy, but it makes you think a little bit. She didn't fuck Drake. Yet. Oh, Canada. Now, I just want to say so far in the video, it looks pretty good. I like the whole, Roman Empire columns, old school shit theme. I like it. Guess what? Back then, they had a lot of hoes, okay? Because, they had dick all back then, okay? They didn't even have HBO. So, there was nothing else to do but fuck. So, you can't blame them. Now, Cardi B says she has fake tits and a fake ass. Are the rumors true? Absolutely. In the end, who gives a shit? Ladies and gentlemen, I grew up watching Baywatch. There was plastic all over the place. Even to this day, I still can't enjoy an alcoholic beverage if it's not in a plastic glass. Okay? Is that a psychological thing? Absolutely. And props to Cardi B for wearing the special Roman top hat there. That is fucking awesome. You girls look great. But, again, the cinematography in this is just awesome. I've never seen a picture on a old school vase twerk. That is just phenomenal. That is just awesome. Okay, as a proud Greek Orthodox man, I'm very pleased. This is just great. And the haters, well, they're just gonna hate because, like they say, haters do what they do. They just hate. Okay, it's like Cat Williams said. Okay, if someone is not hating on you, then you're not doing it right. Okay, people should hate on you because they're going to be jealous. Okay, plain and simple. Nice touch at the end where they're doing the statue thing, touching the fingers there. Awesome. Yeah, good little video, good song. Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, Lizzo can do it all. She kicks some serious ass. Like I said, I've been doing this podcast for a little over 2 hours, but obviously it's taken longer than that because, I've listened to all the songs and, this has definitely been worth it for sure. Like I said, I know a lot more about her. Hopefully you do too after my 2 listeners listen to this. And it's just, it's really cool. She's a real talented woman, man. And I just want to end by saying this. So, obviously, there's the whole weight thing with her, okay? People are shitting on her for some reason, for being, a bigger woman. Who gives a fuck? Really, I get it. Maybe, it's, people are saying, oh, it's your health, it's your thing, whatever. This is a great age we're living in the sense where, it's shitty in the sense that, any jerk off can go online and just say whatever the fuck they want about somebody and there's no repercussions. But at the same time, it's great because, a woman like Lizzo can really thrive, And I'm not saying that she couldn't thrive, like, let's say 20 years ago, in the 90s or something like that, like when I was growing up. But, now it's more understanding, And listen, talent is talent. In the end, she can sing, she can dance, she can do everything, If she's bigger, who cares? Who cares, I'll just say this from my point of view is that, she's very young still, 34. I'm 40 years old. You start to feel it later on in life. So maybe, and again, I hope this doesn't happen to her, but maybe in the next 5-10 years, she might start to feel it, and, she's definitely way more physical than I am. That's for damn sure. Nowadays, I just, my favorite position is sitting, and then they say cancer is the sit or sitting is cancer. Just shut up. Who cares? As long as my flat, fat ass is comfortable. That's all that matters to me. But I still, am able to stay active. I wake up every day, do my stretches, I walk a lot. I should do more, obviously. I'm 6'1", I'm 240 pounds. But years ago, like I was 340. I was 100 pounds fatter, and yeah, it will do a toll on your body. And if I was that weight, God only knows what kind of, health problems I would have, not that I don't have any now, but, and I'm not perfect either, but at the same time, Ari Spears, I mean, I like the dude, but he shouldn't say comments like that, especially he's fat too. I mean, let's be honest. And, like he's admitted that too, but at the same time, listen, he's just saying that to be funny. I mean, I think deep down, I don't give a fuck. Like he was interviewed later on, and he said he wouldn't fuck her. Bullshit. You'd fuck her. Okay. Don't give me this shit. I would love to have sex with Lizzo. Okay. We would have a beautiful night together, dancing, making love, eating whatever the fuck we want and just having a good time. That's it. And the next day we go out for a nice long walk. And at the end of the walk, we get some ice cream. Why? Because I like ice cream. And I'm sure Lizzo likes ice cream. And there's nothing wrong with that. And this is something that society has to learn, okay? And I've heard recently that she's lost 50 pounds. So kudos to her. And I always tell this to everybody too, that for every pound that a guy loses, that's like, every pound that a woman loses, it's like 2 pounds for a guy. Okay, so it's twice as hard for them. Okay, it just is. It's just the way it is. Okay, so, if she wants to lose weight, cool. But it's not about like just losing weight and looking good. It's about just, it's peace of mind. It's liking yourself. So I tell this to everybody, even Lizzo, lose weight because you want to. Not because, society or people are bullying you online. Tell them to fuck off. You do it because you want to do it. That's it. If you're happy in life and you're not hurting anybody, that's all that matters. I did it because I just felt, at one point it's like I don't want to be really fucked up when I'm 40. You know what I mean? So, and again, it's a lot tougher for women. Women take it way more abuse than a guy does. I mean, if a guy's overweight, you're a fat fuck, whatever, who cares? Give me another drink, But if a woman, it'll take a toll on a woman, man. It's not cool. Like, it really isn't. And shame on everybody out there for, poking fun at her. And I mean, what she's done so far in her career, like I've just listed off here, all the songs and all that. I mean, it is just really amazing. It really is phenomenal. I had no idea she's done all this, so I'm really glad I did this podcast today. But, the best advice I can give to Lizzo is, like, if you want to lose weight in the future, do it because you want to do it or you have health concerns. Don't listen to anybody out there. You're a beautiful woman. You're killing it musical-wise, flute-wise, just everything. I mean, you are absolutely killing it. Dancing, I mean, it's really cool. But, don't be ashamed if, like, in the future, like, you feel you want to lose weight, or if you feel some kind of pain because of it, or because of all the dancing and, just whatever. I mean, it'll just happen with time. It's just, you get older, you start to feel it. I heard that years ago. I thought it was bullshit too, but you do. You just start to feel it. You just do. There's days you don't feel like getting out of bed because you're so tired and your joints hurt, and you're like, yeah, fuck, I got to get up. I got to go for a walk. I got to do something. I got to do my stretches. Just do whatever you got to do. So, if she's starting to lose weight, because like I said before, she lost like 50 pounds. Congratulations to her. So again, that's like losing 100 pounds for a guy, which is fucking awesome. If she wants to lose more, cool. But again, it's up to her. It's not up to you guys out there. Okay. Let her live her life the way she wants. In the end, it's her decision. Okay. That's it. And in the end, it's just jealous people. People want to, once you're number one, they can't wait to bring you back down. It's been like that since the beginning of time. Okay, and we're living in an age where, people feel, these people aren't models because they're more curvy and bigger. Bullshit, okay? Marilyn Monroe was a size 16, okay? If anything, I've used this example. I'm going to use this example to the end of time, okay? You got Paris Hilton, who came up for a while. She's a stick, okay? Let's just be honest, okay? She's really thin. I don't know what her habits are. Maybe she's got a fast metabolism. Who knows? And then later on, years later, Kim Kardashian came. Who won that battle? Exactly. You know why? Because in the end, men prefer a woman that looks like that more than a thin woman. And again, I'm not knocking thin women. I'm not trying to say thin women or whatever, and it looks bad because I'm fat and I'm whatever. You know what I'm saying? But I'm saying, like there's this big misconception in Hollywood, especially in the public eye, that a woman has to be thin in order to be beautiful. She doesn't. Me personally, I've always liked a curvy woman. That's just me. Greek and Italian. I'm surrounded by big tits and fat asses everywhere. It's just the way it is. It's just my culture. It's just But I've always been like that. Maybe a lot of other guys aren't like that. Maybe they prefer a woman who starves themselves or whatever. But we're all different, ladies and gentlemen. Okay. And in the end, that's something that people out there have to accept. Okay. And Lizzo has proven that no matter, what you look like, and again, I'm not knocking her looks because I think she really is beautiful, okay, inside and out. But just this whole podcast, writing songs, rapping, singing, dancing, she's able to play the flute. She's got style. She's nice. She's just cool. She's just a cool person, man. Don't knock someone down because you feel they look different than you, or you feel that you're used to seeing people look a certain way. You're living in a dream world, guys. We're living in a world now where pretty much everything is accepted, and it should be accepted. There should be no stereotype for how someone looks, and just live your life the way you want. It's that simple. Lizzo is an awesome human being. She really is. And like I said, I'm really glad I did this podcast because, a lot of times I know about what I'm going to talk about, but a lot of times I don't. Sometimes I just wing it, kind of like what I did today. I figure, talk about the albums, talk about her, look up some facts, and that's it. But I was always told she was a really cool person, and yeah, she is really awesome. And, a lot of people, and not even just women, just a lot of people in general, should look at what this woman has done in a very short amount of time. She's still very young. She's still got her whole life ahead of her. And in many ways, it doesn't matter if you're a woman, man, you should look up to a person like Lizzo.
And now, to the bitches that got something to say about me in the press. You know what? I'm not gonna say nothing. They be like, Lizzo, why don't you clap back? Why don't you